Invasion. Thousands of illegal immigrants marching north from Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, through Mexico to the American border, where they plan on coming through. What do we do? What do we do? We tell them, hell no, go home. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. You know, this is the same scam that they pulled in Europe. Organizers send a giant mass of illegal aliens forward and dare the prospective host countries to do something about it. They dare them to defend their borders. They dare them to enforce their sovereignty. Well, it didn't work in Europe, except in kind of Eastern Europe, where they said, yeah, you need to go. But in Germany and the other countries, oh my gosh, we can't possibly say no to them. It's not who we are. What do you think Donald Trump's going to do? Donald Trump has already said what he's going to do. He's going to treat this invasion like an invasion. He's going to mobilize the military. Wait a minute, Kurt, you can't mobilize the military. The Posse Comitatus Act prevents, stop right there. Stop. Time out. Okay, you're looking at the one guy, well, the first guy to write and publish a law review article about military support to civil operations. Yeah, that was me. You know, by the way, Barack Obama was the editor of the law review. He never published anything. I did publish something. And it's been frequently cited because it is, it's an interesting article that talks about an area no one else was talking about. It's the first one. And anyway, Posse Comitatus Act makes it illegal to use active military forces to enforce laws. That's it. That's all it does. Except it doesn't always apply. First of all, it doesn't apply to National Guard soldiers in state active duty status. That's different than active duty. Second of all, it doesn't apply to active duty guys when the president calls them up. You see, a president can do that. There are laws that allow him to mobilize forces in disasters, in riots, in insurrections, and invasions. So yeah, he absolutely can use the military to defend our borders against these invaders. Now, what are these guys trying to do? They are trying to make us blink. They think that they win either way. Either the illegal aliens get to flow over the border and we're afraid to act to stop them and defend our sovereignty, in which case we look terrible, more illegal aliens come. Or we stop them and they portray it as the greatest crime in human history. How dare you, the women and children who are all middle, young adult males who are unaccompanied. But that doesn't matter. They want to make a scene. Now, I think they're betting wrong. I think they are betting that Americans will go, oh my gosh, we can't do the hard things like enforce our laws. I don't know. Do you guys know real Americans? Because I think real Americans are going to say, throw them out. Throw them out. And frankly, Donald Trump should not play the game that makes the illegal aliens themselves the focus of his attention. Now, yeah, he should put military forces in there to physically stop them from coming in. And he should pound on this drum all the way up to the midterms, by the way. Because outside of blue cities, the idea of a giant caravan of illegal aliens coming north demanding stuff is a bad visual. But Donald Trump should not play their game. He should not think that the center of this, that the decisive point is the actual caravan of illegal aliens itself. It isn't. There are two. First, there are the organizers. They're leftists. We're not sure exactly who they are, but they're from the United States. Jeff Sessions, wake the heck up and indict these guys for conspiracy and to violate American immigration laws. Indict them. Indict them, because that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. The next thing is, don't screw around with the illegals. They've got nothing to lose. You know who's got a lot to lose? The head honchos in Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Mexico. They've got a lot to lose. Donald Trump was right when he said, hey, I'm going to cut off your aid. Cut off their aid. And bar their leaders from entry. Make it painful. Give them an incentive to stop it. And if they come up to the border, this mass of illegal aliens comes up to our border and sits there, make it Mexico's problem. Shut down the border. I don't mean just kind of say no. I mean, no one comes in. No one. Not a single truck. Not one. Not a single car. Not a single person. Gates shut. Period. Talk about a freak out. You think the cartels are going to put up with that? You think the cartels are going to let a bunch of migrants interrupt their gravy train? Hell no. Mexico fold like a house of cards. We hold all the cards. They're trying to convince us that we don't. They're trying to convince us that we can't use our power, that there's nothing that we can do. Well, fortunately, we have a president who doesn't see things like that. We have a president who's willing to use his power. Oh, that's not who we are. We're better than that. Nah, we're going to defend our sovereignty. And anybody who gets between us and our sovereignty, we're going to run them over like a truck. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. Hey, if you like Take That with Kurt Schlichter, and you should like Take That with Kurt Schlichter, tune in every Tuesday and Friday right here on The Rebel. It's outside the paywall. It's absolutely free. It's just 5 minutes. You can do it. But while you're here, sign up. Sign up with The Rebel. There's great stuff in there. You can become a member. You can get access to all this great thing. Go ahead and do it. If you need a bigger Kurt fix, Monday and Thursday, my town hall articles. You can always find me on Twitter and get my book, Militant Normals. It's out there on Amazon. See you next time on Take That with Kurt Schlichter.